Help, I'm in the box.
Hi everybody, good morning, good afternoon, night. I don't know when you're watching this, but anyway, what's up? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a small wooden box. Here we go.
Random dad stuff.
Alright, so to get started, there's a few things we're going to need. Found a nice 4.5 inch wide by 34 inch long piece of poplar here we're going to use for all of our pieces. You're going to need a tape measure, a pencil, a saw of some sort, doesn't really matter. I like this one because it cuts pretty straight. And you're going to need some way to attach it together. I like to use this guy here. This is a 15 gauge nail gun, finish nailer. It's good for this poplar and for the small edges, it doesn't crack it. So that's all. Alright, to get started, I'm going to go ahead and measure this wood in 6-inch increments because that's how tall I want my box. Start here. Make my first mark at 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. Now that I've got this all marked, we're going to go over here to our handy dandy big saw. Now it's important that you wear eye protection while you're doing this because you want to be safe. We've got our 4 sides here. We're just gonna stack them up like this. We're gonna overlap them like this. So these are gonna be our sides. All right, we're gonna take this whole thing. We're gonna flip it up on its side. Makes it a little easier to nail that way. Make sure our edges are lined up here. And then we will go ahead and nail it. Alright, so we've got our sides. Now we need to make a bottom. Okay, now for the bottom of my box, we gotta put a piece, but oh, that one's a little too skinny. We need a wider one. I have a trick just for that. Whew, okay. Well, we just need to cut this one now. Along the bottom, I want to leave a little bit of an edge for the base, so about 1 inch on all sides there, looks like. Pretty good. So I just need to leave about 1 inch over here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that. So that's at 6.5, so I'm going to cut this at 7.5. Alright, so let me mark 7.5 here. And we'll go ahead and cut that. Alright, now that we've got our 7.5 inch square bottom, we're going to set it on here and make sure we got it all square. We're not going to bother measuring it because we care more about how it looks than it being exactly perfect on paper. So that looks pretty good right there, so we're going to go ahead and just make some lines there so we can keep it in that spot. And then we'll flip it over, make sure our lines line up here, and go ahead and nail it on. Alright, so that's pretty much our box. We need to sand it down, smooth a couple of these ridges, smooth it out, and then we'll give it a light coat of paint. But we gotta take it over to the sander first. Come on. so the last thing I like to do is kind of round off these corners just a little bit so they're not sharp. And that's easy to do with the sander. Just hold it on the edge and kind of rotate it over the edge, and that'll give it a nice smooth feel. I think we're pretty good. So before we paint it, we're gonna get some air and blow it off. Make sure we get all the sawdust out of there, and then we'll paint it. All right, now that we got it all cleaned off, we're gonna give it a little coat of paint. Now I'm going with the matte hammered black because it says it hides surface imperfections, and believe me, there are plenty on here. All right, I think we're all ready. Found some good stuff to put in this box. My personal curated collection of rocks. Now, some people might use it for a drink holder or something. That would be a nice sturdy drink holder. Definitely wouldn't tip over. And you could put a little bit of ice in it, keep your drink cold. You could use it as a pencil holder.
If you have tall pencils.
If you have tall enough pencils. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna find some more rocks. I don't know where any more are though. I'll have to search for some. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna go find some more rocks. All right, thanks for watching box building today. Hope you enjoyed that. Might give you a little bit of insight to how creative we are here at Random Dad Stuff. And one thing someone always taught me is to put up your tools and clean up when you're done. So for now, that's it. I'm gonna clean up.